Welcome to No Tags, live at 180. First, just got to say, really strong calibre of front row socks. Right off the bat, completely putting me and Chal to shame. So it's good to see that people, understood the assignment. So, for those who don't know, I'm Tom Lee.
I'm Chal Ravens.
And we run a podcast, and now I suppose live series called No Tags, kind of primarily focused on underground music and culture. We recently released our second book, which is a compilation or a compendium of the best interviews and kind of discussions we've had on the podcast to date, plus some cool exclusive stuff from cool exclusive people we know. And this is our second live session at 180. We did our first one 2 months ago. Mm-hmm. We were joined by Paris and Cool Super to play through some of their favourite records and kind of just talk about them, the strands that connect them, kind of thread them through their own careers. And this time we're joined by Wootton and Valentina Magaletti. So I thought it'd be nice for you both to introduce yourselves and maybe give us a bit of insight into how you met, the various projects you work on together.
I think we met a long time ago now, not to disclose how old we are or anything like that. But I think I knew Al when it was going with the name of Dead Boy. Yeah. And I realized it was very much alive and ready to make even more music. He contacted me a while ago, thinking about doing a dub project, and live dub project, which I thought it was so much there's a real scarcity of it. Even as a dub lover, I would love to attend more live music. So he introduced himself, how do you remember me, blah, 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 you want to do something live? And then we started this project called Holly Tongue. And this is how kind of met, right? I mean, I can't add more.
Yeah, you used to drum with some friends of mine.
As well, we had some few, mutual friends.
I used to play reggae records at their shows and stuff. And I wanted to do a record. And Valentina was the first person I could think of to come and... It was just going to be a studio session, really, and just make a record is all I wanted to do. And then people really loved it, so we had to turn it into a live thing. And then now that's what it is.
Could you just more that I'm just really curious, who are those friends and what were the nights you were playing reggae records at?
Leon.
Yeah.
Leon,
right, yeah.
And they're in a noise band. You're one of the many drummers, drummers.
I was drumming for Shit and Shine, and they had few drummers, and then loads of mutual friends.
Like Madame Jojo's.
Yeah.
Them kind of places, if you remember. Yeah.
Nice. Should we
get a record on?
Yeah, let's get a record on, I guess. So the first section, or the first topic, I don't know quite what you say, but we asked Al and Valentina to each bring a record that they didn't think the other party would know.
I'm going to disclose something about this. I was absolutely gutted to find out that we wouldn't play the whole record. He said, no, we're going to play one tune at the time. It's like, we can't stay all day. I thought that was the point. I thought the art of listening is lost. I thought I would play the whole record and you would listen to the whole... I thought we would stay there 6-7 hours.
That's bad TV.
Okay.
I mean, we can. Everyone goes
we
home.
Should.
I can't.
Yeah.
I can't.
Someone's got to get a train back
to
Ramsgate. But this is
then I changed my selection. I went for... And then I also brought some sevens then. Because I was this is jukebox then.
Okay. So why don't you go first?
Just saying.
In that case.
So is there a particular shall I play something that he doesn't know, or what's the?
Yeah, something you think he won't know.
Something that I think you won't know.
Because you said earlier that you've been record shopping when you're touring together, so you do kind of know each other's taste a little bit.
We tour extensively together, and we're very boring. We'll just go to record shop. We're avid record collectors, so of course we steal records from each other. We know exactly what's going on. But I think this one, he won't know because it comes from my city. An outsider that I sadly never met the guy because he passed, and I think this is 100 copies, so I doubt you got that. And let's see if you like it.
And which city is that, Valentina?
It's Bari. Sorry, I'm from originally from southern Italy. So not this is something that I find particularly interesting.
Sentite, 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 pam, zip, gulp, gasp, sob, uk, tam, tam, gong, zdeng, boom, pam, zip, gulp, gasp, uk, sob, tam, tam, gong, zdeng, boom, pam, zip, gulp, gasp, sob, uk, tam, tam, gong, zdeng, boom, pull off, pull off, pull off, popolo del pianeta, attenzione, 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 bam, zip, gulp, gasp, sob, uk, tam, tam, gong, steng, boom, bam, zip, gulp, gasp, sob, uk, tam, tam, gong, steng, boom, bam, zip, gulp, gasp, sob, uk, tam, tam, gong, steng, boom, pull off, pull off, pull off, pull off, popolo del pianeta, allarme, 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 pam, zip, gulp, gasp, sob, uk, tam, tam, gong, steng, boom, pam, zip, gulp, gasp, sob, uk, tam, tam, gong, steng, boom, pam, zip, gulp, gasp, sob, uk, tam, tam, gong, steng, boom, pam, zip, gulp, gasp, sob, uk, tam, tam, gong, steng, boom, pam, zip, gulp, gasp, sob, uk, tam, tam, gong, steng, boom, pam, zip, gulp, gasp, sob, uk, tam, tam, gong, steng, boom, pam, zip, gulp, gasp, sob, uk, tam, tam, gong, steng, boom, pam, zip, gulp, gasp, sob, uk, tam, tam, gong, steng, boom, pam, zip, gulp, gasp, sob, uk, tam, tam, gong, steng, boom.
Whoa.
Dog fingers.
Wow. That's a very strong opening. That's going to be quite hard to. Valentina, what can you tell us about that record?
It's as I say, it's Enzo del Re. I just think it's like an outsider really from my city. I don't know much about it. I know that this record was like kind of like I don't know if it even taken seriously by anyone, but because it was just like 100 copies, and I find it absolutely incredibly inspiring, just because it's just like the whole thing is just voice and percussions, and it's very much like in the moment, in the fluxus, but obviously rhythmically so intricate and so primal and so beautiful. And as a drummer, of course, it's like this is the funk.
And do you know what year this is from?
No, I didn't check actually. I should have done my research. Because he died, I think, like not not too long ago, but it was really old.
It's fascinating that it's from your town, and it just feels like something that you would obviously be really into.
Yeah, I would say
it's just-
81, like something
yeah,
like this,
sure.
but I'm not sure because as you can see, it's very minimal, the artwork, and not
Okay.
much known about it, I'm afraid, but yeah.
Amazing. Shall we have the next record perhaps
do it.
and see what
Yeah.
Chal's come up with?
Okay. I'm going to slightly disclaim this one because I did play this to Valentina once in a car, but
I was drunk.
I'm suspecting I'm suspecting
She is busy
she's
driving,
forgotten.
so
And it's so good that I'm going to disregard.
I was going to make that
anyway.
joke and I thought that's crude. Don't do
Oh,
that.
sorry.
À chaque fois, cette manière sans détour. Excellent mélange. Bakylite, exotique. Puis de secret. Toujours un peu ras de sens. Gravité des involtures. Doigts longs et souples. Il était tard. Obsédante beauté. Rêve voluptueux et tout neuf. Une cigarette allumée. Se consumait dans le cendrier. L'ultime illusion. Euphorie maligne. Jolie évaporée et d'une splendeur au lit. Elle résonne. Elle oscille suivant des rythmes et des harmoniques qui restent à explorer. Cette extrême beauté sensorielle, égoïste et sans pitié. Belle affaire. De grâce serait blanche. Peu d'ivresse. Et des formes. Belle affaire. As-tu choisi? Ce soir, belle affaire.
Great.
Whoa.
Good stuff.
Yeah. I mean, it's safe to say we have two kindred spirits here. They're not wildly dissimilar, but also completely different records. What is this?
This is a band called Champagne from Montreal. And this is a track called Bella 5 from, this is a compilation. They only put out 2 records, but this is a compilation that someone put out in 2017. And I can't find anything else about them. I lived in Montreal for a couple of years, and people there don't know anything about them either. So, but it's from '81.
I want to go.
Oh.
Yeah, and I have if I see an interesting record and it says it's from '81, I pretty much buy it on site, because I think '81 is the year where
There's a sweet
music
spot.
peaked.
79 to 81.
So I think when technology was at its best, and everything sounds great.
For some stuff.
1981.
Because for jazz, just forget about it.
Yeah.
Maybe a quick question to start off then is, do those records sound any different than you sort of remembered being in this room?
Yeah. Weirdly,
Definitely, if I played that on my stereo, it wouldn't sound like this.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I think they were
details.
just two very interesting examples for like what this
Fantastic.
room sounds like. Actually, there's so much space and dynamics.
I'm gonna sue you for moral damage when I go home and listen to this in my place. It's like, this is such an amazing, like, wow.
It's funny because they were quite different. Like that record's so sort of thick and like low, and then like obviously the one you played is
The one
like pure
is like
percussion and you know, fire alarms.
Can I ask a question then about what happens when you get together to collaborate? Maybe between yourselves, but also perhaps when you collaborate with other people. Obviously, Valentina, you collaborate all the time with different people. I'm always interested in how it is that two musicians can agree that they're going to do a collaboration and then, you know, be in the room and actually start, and how you kind of negotiate what the other one is going to bring, or who is going to go first and say, what do you think of this? How did it happen for you two, where you were finding what you would do together, or how does it normally work when you're kind of showing your work to collaborators?
I think for our first record, I played a bunch of references. We played stuff to each other, and we were both like, yeah, great. And then we just kind of played, and
I think it's much less articulate than how you put it. It was very natural. It's like my analogy when I collaborate, especially if I know the people, it's just like communicating. So as long as you know the topic and as long as you share value and you're not gonna argue on something, you just converse, and then the dialogue brings like so many direction, and we have this beautiful process called edit and overdubbing. You can always talk on top of each other after. So then we tailor-made it to what we think is good, and our tastes are fairly similar. We never really disagree. I mean, we like the same stuff. Kind of. So it's kind of natural. And I reckon when it's unnatural is when you have like a little like red flag. It's like maybe it's not gonna work, or maybe we don't share the same values or whatever, you know. But hardly happens, to be honest. We kind of guard it in a way.
But sometimes that must happen to a drummer, I can imagine. I don't know, sometimes surely a drummer gets brought in and you're there to add drums, but that's not, like, have you ever been in a situation where you feel like, I'm not really sure what language I'm meant to be in here because we're not kind of sharing the... I'm pretty
boundaried. If I'm in a room, I already know that I could be safely in that room, and they will listen to whatever I comes up with. I hardly find myself in a situation like, guys, this is not gonna work. I think because of it's been many years that so you kind of develop this kind of social and musical awareness, you know? So you know when you share your, taste is a thing as well. It's like a big thing.
Yeah.
Well, on that note, we should probably get into the second category, which we've simply called dub and drums, because it feels like, as vague as that kind of sounds, those are the two things probably that like bind what you do together and, you know, solo to a degree. So yeah, I would love to hear what you've picked for this category.
Okay, I'm gonna go political, and I'm gonna go the producer woman in dub, because it's always been on my head, the fact that we love Lee Scratch Perry, we love like the scientists, we absolutely love it and worship these people, but there's so many unsung women in dub. they weren't, you know, particularly help with the culture or whatever, but we have like Sonia Pottinger. I can never ever like talk more about her because I found out that she has like 2,000 records. Like she had like 3 record label, like Sky Note, Gay Feet, and like the value to me, the drums and whatever she brought to dub music is incredible. But I never hear her. I always hear the guy, so I'm gonna go with her.
Perfect.
If I may. And it's called Peace Dub, which is also very nice. Yes.
Stunning.
The few interviews that I've seen of her, she was obsessed by the sound of the drums, and I think she's a fantastic producer. Like all the production, I'm obsessed by
How did you discover her work? 'Cause it sounds like she's someone that means quite a lot to you.
Yeah, clearly, because I was very upset not to know that this woman had done produced like 2,000 dub records, and I started sampling and wanted to emulate the rim shot, and the way that she conceived the rhythm to me is incredible. And I was like, why don't I know this? It was like random in a record shop, and I was like, I spotted. I said, this was a woman that produced so many. And then I find out Little Skyno and Gay Feet and all this dub record label, and I was like, wow, why don't I know about this?
So this is a record you literally stumbled across, and then you looked at the credits and went from there.
Yes.
How we used to do it,
Yes, another lost art. Hey.
Yeah. Al, why don't you pick yours?
I'm still working this out, what I'm going to play, but in the end, I think I'm just going to play a nice dub that will sound nice on this sound system.
Just to see at the border of South Africa.
Nice.
Lovely. You're sort of keeping pace with the selections here, making sure that now, staying in close territories. I was kind of interested in how you both got into dub and reggae. Is that something that's been with you for a long, long time?
Yeah, to me it's anatomical. It's the stomach. Dub is something that it belongs. I don't know. I would be very skeptical to people say I don't like dub. It's like what? It's like I don't know. It's something very primal again. It's like drum. Like I don't know. It's there for me. I don't recall just not being drawn to it like from day one.
But reggae is quite popular in Italy, right?
I do not. I moved there very, very young. Like the music of Italy has always been impenetrable to me, to be honest with you. So I'm not the best to answer any kind of reggae. Italian reggae terrifies me, if you ask me. I'm sure there's some beautiful stuff there. I haven't discovered them yet, but yeah, sure. I mean, I think it belongs to, it's just like where there is the sea and the I don't know, good vibes, I guess.
Good vibes, famously. Al, what about you then? Dub and reggae?
Yeah, I remember being very young and hearing King Tubby Meets Rockers Uptown on a compilation, and didn't understand like what it was. I thought it could have been like it could have come out in the 90s or it could be from the 70s, and I had no idea, and I was just like, what is this? And like the mysterious title and stuff, and then just kind of, those days you could buy like a King Tubby compilation for like £3 from HMV. So I was doing that, and then went to college and met friends who were into smoking weed and listening to dub reggae as well. So just since then, really, like, yeah, it's always been on the background.
Nice. Well, let's get into our third category, which is simply called One More Tune. So it's, self-explanatory, but you both DJ as well as, play live music. So, yeah, like I said, I think it's self-explanatory. If there's one tune you want to close the night on that, you'd like to hear here, we'd love to hear it. So, yeah, Valentina, why don't you go first?
I hope I don't scare anyone, but I've got one that I would love to listen on this PA. I apologise profusely in advance if it scares anyone.
One last tune could also be to, get people out of the club, to be fair.
Yeah,
so.
Maybe. I'm very curious on this kind of scenarios that when it's not heavily produced, if you know what I mean. Yeah. So it's like it's going to be another outsider, but another love of my life, this woman. for this.
Actually, that would have been an amazing record to end the night on.
Yeah, please evacuate the building.
Yeah.
What can you tell us about that record?
This is like fantastic. There's like Annie Bean and the London finest to me, because it's like part of like the London improvised scene, and I think they did like the what's it called, the Bow Collective, and then the guy, the drummer. This is like voice Annie Bean and Paul Bardwell. I think he died like in the 90s. This song was from 1979, and. Yeah, I mean, it's just fantastic. Again, the urge, the talking like in such an avant-garde punk way about the disaster and the urge of something that's happening. That is like, it's so good. It's so liberating. It's again, music that speaks by itself. It doesn't really need, it's just like primal. And I really subscribe to this kind of message that is not, heavily or surgically produced and just there,
There's something so in sync about the vocal and the drums on that track as well.
Yeah.
Like it's both just pure kind of instinct funned into this one direction.
It was very interesting to hear it here.
Yeah.
Because in my, sometimes this sounds like a mosquito.
Yeah, I kept catching myself sort of leaning back.
Staring.
To get closer.
I was also sort of wondering if it like what year it was and if that was before Cookie Monster and who was inspired.
I mean,
because like the
79.
voice
What came first?
and the drumming, it's kind of.
But I mean, everything that they did with, as I said, the Bo Gamelan ensemble and all the stuff is just so good, so good. National treasure.
It's another hit. Al, can you top that?
No. I'm going quite the opposite. This is something I've actually finished a lot of sets on, because I think it's a very good way to send people back into the world on a good vibe.
Yeah, tranquilize. After the disaster, we're gonna.
Yeah, exactly.
It's all good, guys.
Reset.
Reset.
imagine that. So you're going to go out into the world and do good after that, aren't you?
Tell us about that then.
That's Alice Coltrane from Radha Krishna Nama Sankirtana from one of the later albums. When did this come out? 1977. But yeah, just really...
The year punk broke.
Exactly. She was way ahead of the game. It's just really beautiful. And it's also the same tempo as like jungle. So if you end up playing jungle, you can do a complete reset, send everyone home, come on.
Again, way ahead of the game.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, that's such a contrast, not least because it's religious music. Are you interested in religious music? Because there's a sort of, there's a ritual elements to some of what you're
Some
working
fantastic
on.
records. We were listening the other day to the Oyo, the guy, Oyo?
Osho. Yeah.
The album is incredible. And loads of religious stuff that you would pick it up and thinking, oh my God, and it's incredible, like freak folk and there is definitely, like spirituality is a way to channel good music sometimes.
Yeah.
Gospel, I mean, it's good stuff.
And in fact, most of the dubs that you've played was religious too.
Yeah,
so,
I guess.
For sure. I think, it's about transcendental, isn't it? And if there's nothing more transcendental than,
Music.
whatever that is. So it's always inspiring, I think, to hear that kind of thing.
You're down, but you're quite a spiritual guy.
I'd say so.
Yeah.
Aren't we all? Yeah.
I mean, I feel like I have heard that record before, and I don't know if I've heard you play it or if I've just heard it before. I can't quite place it. But I mean, it's one of those things that is so stunning, like off the bat, and it just grows and grows, and that last sort of minute is just totally transcendent.
I think it's one of the ones that's on that reissue that a lot of people
quite possibly
go into, the
that's
World
where I know it
Spirituality
from.
Classics one.
Yeah. I mean, was that one of those? I'd love to know when you first heard it, if you could place that, and also like I imagine that's just one of those records you just hear it the first time, and you're just like, yep, that's in the pantheon kind of thing.
I don't remember. I remember hearing Journey in Satchit Dhananda when I was in my teens, and that's like her big one. And then just after that, I was just trying to find all of her other ones. And the stuff she did after this, where it's just like her and a synthesizer doing like chants, incredible. There was a bootleg of those that I got back in the day, but that was just on tape, and it's amazing stuff. I think she's incredible.
I did very, very briefly when you were stepping in. I think you might have played Gavin Bryars' Sinking of the Titanic.
Oh, yes.
Which you have infamously once closed a set with.
No, I opened the festival with it.
That was it.
It was then the festival got destroyed. It was their Block Weekender in London, famously, and I was like the first person playing, if not one of the first. And I was playing on the boat, and I opened with Sinking of the Titanic by Gavin Bryars, and they had to cancel the whole festival. And like
It's manifesting his spirituality in a
It
very...
wasn't just Alice Coltrane that was ahead of the game.
Yeah. So don't book me for your...
It's an interesting opener. It's not a famous toe tapper, is it? The Gavin Bryars record.
No, but I was being obtuse.
Speaking of clubs and DJing, Valentina, I did want to ask you, or I thought it'd be good to talk briefly about Vespers, which is a new venue in Peckham that you are a shareholder in.
Yeah, it's a totally like queer. All the shareholders are queer people. It's obviously open to everyone. It's the most, like, we're trying to be as inclusive as possible. And I'm a kind of shareholder, a silent part, and unfortunately, I'm far too busy to get involved in the programming. But we did a secret show with Moyne. It was really, really nice and successful. Beautiful PA as well. It's just like a 350 cap. It used to be called Peckham Audio. I always loved the space. It was the last Timbaland gig in London that we got to be there, and I was like, I love this space. And when they had to change ownership, I was like, let's get this, because somehow the London, as in all the other cities, I guess, but when a club shuts in London, it feels really like a funeral. So there's something that is like, needs to be done. And I'm very grateful that we're very successful, and happily invest in the nightlife, put everything back, And so that was just a little gesture, but to get things, keep things going. But it's doing really well, it's really cute, and it's got all sorts, like really open up, like the program is super, from theater stuff and like a poetry event, it's just, so it's cute. You should check it out.
Yeah, definitely. Amazing space.
It's in Peckham, yeah.
Well, the final question is just an extension of all of the others, really, which is about a record that you just want to hear on this system, something that you think would really benefit from being played quite loud. And then I think maybe we'll ask you a little bit more about kind of your own music right now and where you're taking it. But do you want to give us the final 2 records that we can get into?
Well, I would love to put this piece by Midori, but it's longer.
You could fade it part way,
but the end is the best. No,
okay,
I just don't have patience with this 3 minutes business.
Yeah, cool super played like a 20-minute Villa Lobos record.
Yeah, because
this is 7 or 8.
This is insane. The first time I heard this track, I'll tell you all about it, because I was like, really something else.
I think you can easily have 10 minutes of this.
Okay, great. I'm sure you're familiar with this, because she's not unsung as Sarah Pottinger. She had her time, but this has been reissued like not long ago. It's been a very obscure record for so long, and I bought it at 45 because it's like an incredible piece. But it's a piece, so brace. Midori-san.
Yeah. We were just like chatting about time, so we've just got to let that run.
There's no point.
Thank you. That was so
you
weird.
can't stop this, right? That's it.
You can't stop that train.
Yeah, I clearly remember the first time I was in New York, actually, stepped in a club in Brooklyn, and this woman was playing this very track.
Wow.
And I was so jet lagged and like a little bit like, oh my God. And I clearly remember like why don't I know this again? Like this was a long time ago. So I went there, I was like, what's this? Because this is like life changing. I never had like, she's like, this is from 83. It's like, you have like Terry Riley and Steve Reich, you have like the African drumming, like a Japanese woman, like with African drumming, like, and minimalism and avant-garde, like minimalism, which I never ever encountered at the time. And I'm like, I'm gonna get this. And she's like, yeah, good luck. And then it was like £700 or whatever. And when they reissued, I was just patiently waiting. I was like, what the hell? I had to wait like maybe 11 years. But they did a great job because they did 2 versions of this reissue. One is like a double album on 45, which is what it kind of works. And you can also get the single at 33. So, yeah, I mean, this piece, what can you say? It's like everything. It's just like so many cross-culture, and like musically, it's just like, wow, incredible to me.
For anyone who didn't catch it, it's Midori Takada. Right?
Yeah, Midori Takada, Through the Looking Glass, is also like a tribute to Lewis Carroll, funnily enough. So there's loads of, the whole world is this record, really.
Do you know how many people are playing on that piece?
Just her.
But record, okay, so but there's no live, because I know that there was a live performance at the Barbican some years ago that I missed annoyingly, and I assumed there would have to be many, many people to do it, but I have no idea.
This was like from 83. She plays everything, so like marimba, obviously over double the percussions. Wow. Then she did a lot of other stuff as well, you know. She's an incredible musician, and I met her as well. It's like fantastic person as well. But yeah, I mean. This is quite the piece, I think.
We don't have very much time, so you can't choose anything very, very long.
What punk?
Do you have something short to kind of play us out?
I don't have anything short.
Nothing short,
Two very, very long tracks, but I can just play a bit.
Could you manage an extract at least?
Yeah.
Maybe while you cue that up, I just have one kind of final question, which is, I'm interested with people who are very prolific, basically, people who manage to get a lot of stuff out. You know, finishing a lot of things.
Yeah.
And I wondered if you have any kind of thoughts, maybe even creative tips or wisdom about how to keep going and to keep producing and releasing and being able to be so prolific. I mean, Al, you've released, I was looking it up the other night, you've done like 3 records a year plus collabs for like the last 6 years.
Yeah.
That's a lot of records.
Yeah.
And Valentina, you've got multiple records out a year. So what's the kind of, how are you keeping up energy for this, would you say?
To me, anyway, it's like communicating, speaking, like talking. So when people say very prolific, but it's the only thing I do. It's like if I had a bakery, I would make a lot of bread. And I am a musician, so I can't do anything else. I'm completely just like a geek, like very monothematic and very like. So I think we just channel the energy. We have to communicate. I don't know. That's my take, but I don't know yours.
Yeah, I have a studio in my house, and I don't really go out. So it's like,
That's
you know, it's like, yeah.
I think it's
and like I think probably only about 5% of what I make actually goes out. The rest of it is trash. I just I just think, oh, I'll do something with that one day, but. Yeah, I think, you know, it's kind of my job, so, and I love it. I love making music. It's what I want to do all the time.
Do you want to tell us what this is? I'm just I feel like there's a bit of fluff, and I just want
to do that.
Do this trick.
This is Indian Ocean, aka Arthur Russell, Schoolbell Treehouse. I think it's just one of the best dance records ever made, if not the best.
Oh, yeah. Let me in, let me learn. Let me in, let me learn. Let me have a longer woman. Let me in, let me learn. Oh, yeah. Let me in, let me learn. Let me have a longer woman. Let me learn. Street house. Longer warmer before the bell. School bell, tree house. School bell, school bell, school bell, school bell, school bell, school bell, school bell. Tree house. Back door, yeah, yeah. School bell. School bell. School bell.
You couldn't interrupt that either.
This is the thing. Very
Like,
difficult
we wanna
records
keep
to fade out.
Yeah, sorry.
We have
Yes,
unfortunately
amazing.
run out of time, but Al, Valentina, thank you so much for sharing.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.